MLM is a blessing more than a business. Do not treat this like a hobby and treat your job like a business. To hit IE in 90 days or diamond, you're going to have to work your business and choose times to clock in. Like, we're going to have our priorities in line. Some things is just going to have to get left behind, right? We got to choose times to clock in. You should never be clocked out. It is time. It is your time, right? Your family has to know you're about to go win. It's time to be a king, a queen, and grind. Do not sleep. Do not get caught sleeping on your dreams right now. And if you do, only take naps. But when you wake up, make sure that laptop is around so you can finish and complete whatever you've been doing. Because right now, y'all, we're working like we are supposed to be bosses. We're supposed to be kings and queens, right? But we got to work like servants. Now, the best thing about it is we got to work every day like we're about to lose our job. The first thing we have to focus on is personal production. Never making your minimum your maximum. So we're going to have to literally stop all the focusing on everything else and focus on our goals right now. We have to draw out our roadmap, our freedom chart. We got to look at it. Look at the blanks because it's going to take us 45 people, right, to get to the next level. So if we never going to make our minimum or maximum, that means our 15 that we need on our front line, we need to just do 20, right? And as a leader, you have the responsibility to take control of your business. This is leadership, y'all. You can't wait on anyone. You got to grind like you're the only one working, building your pyramid, building your business, right? You have to literally go from an employee to a boss immediately, especially we only got 90 days. And some of us, you have to remember, we're only going to have 20% of what we build. So if people quit and they tell you no, that's fine. Don't be mad at them. Don't be mad. Just know you only going to have 20% of what you build. So if your team grows to 100 people, that means you only have 20. So if you're one of those people who sign up 1 and 2 people, don't get super excited acting like you're a celebrity, some rock star, right? Because at the end of the day, if your team don't have a team, you don't have a team, right? So you can't help people. You can only guide people. That's why I say all the time, believe in everybody, but trust no one, right? And it is not your fault if someone quits. It is not your fault if somebody wins, especially if they're not doing what you do, right? So remove emotion. Stop spending countless hours with people who's not going to do anything, right? Because you can't drive a car and chase it too. This is a financial vehicle that you hop in, you drive it, you can't chase, right? So learn how to leverage your upline so they can chase your team. They can help you while you're putting new business in. Because there's no way you could do that, y'all. So people really don't fail in this industry. They just refuse to listen. They refuse to respect the principles and the lessons. And to be honest with you, it's not a matter of if you fail. It's a matter of when you're going to fail. That's a part of success. So when you're pitching people, the only thing you have to know is what's your vision, what's your pitch, and of course, what's your story, right? That's the only thing that matters in 90 days. And setting dates to have conference calls or launch calls and travel parties with the willing, right? And you do it until the willing show up. You got to run your business, period. So how do I run through the numbers? It's very simple to get this money. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game, right? We're not looking for a person. We're looking for a personality, right? So 2 webinars on a weekend or conference calls. There's 4 weekends in a month. There's 8 group exposures, right? That's how you expose large groups of people because daily you're connecting with 1 to 5 people. So every weekend you should be able to put them all on a conference call or a webinar and talk as one. Now, family and friends, of course, we want to start off with them, going through our yearbook, our reunion pictures, our coworkers. But remember, becoming rich, honestly, has everything to do with the relationships you build. It's not to do with the success. So respect these people as people, not dollar signs. That's very important. Because financial success without relational fulfillment is not rewarding. You don't want to make all this money and have nobody to smile with and put bunny ears with, right? You want to go travel the world with people you like. So monitor your structure. Know the comp plan, right? In 90 days, you need 400 exposures. 400. And it only sounds scary if you don't do daily activity, right? You want an 18-month commitment to your business. You don't want to quit every month for 18 months, right? So let's talk about the daily activity. So for 30 days, you want to make sure you talk to at least 5 people. 1 to 5 people. Now, if you're trying to get IE in 90 days, it's 5 people, period. Right? 5 connections. 5 connections. That's going to lead to 150 new connections at the end of 30 days. And guess what? Out of 150 exposures, out of 150 conversations about the business, you're going to get 15. Right? That's your front line. Then the next month, you're going to get 30. Then the next month, you're going to have your 45. Never neglect the small stuff. I'm telling you, be patient. And remember, freedom is the goal. I learned from a very rich man to develop the discipline of delayed gratification. You know, because in order to advance to the next level, you really got to look at your calendar. What does it look like? You know, what does your calendar look like? Because honestly, if you don't plan, that means you already failed. You have to plan out your success. Success is intentional. So roll up your sleeves and do whatever it takes, right? Master it, whatever it takes. You got to give out this energy and start planning ahead, you know? And just be confident. Be confident that everything you want is going to happen. Everything you want. So millionaires always hang out with positive people. If you are telling this business to somebody who doesn't agree with your dreams, stop telling them about your dreams. You don't have to recruit everybody. You just have to share this business with everybody. That's very key. And take these calculated risks serious. Never, for example, from now on, for the next 90 days, you should never fill up your gas station. Your gas pump. Right? Because at the end of the day, if you fill up your tank, that means it's going to go weeks without going back inside the gas station. So put $20 here and there and force yourself to create moments. Taking calculated risks like never filling up your gas tank so you can go inside and communicate. Walking into a grocery store instead of going straight to the milk. Ask somebody, hey, where's the milk? Stopping by these restaurants. Even if you don't have money, you could drink water. Go to a restaurant, go to the bar, ask for water, and create moments to connect with 5 people a day. You know, and even when you're taking risks, you want to ask yourself 3 questions. What's the worst that can happen? What's the best that can happen? And what's most likely to happen? And if you're good with the 4 answers that you're given, then run. Run, run, run. Never put your life in the hand of other rich people. Become one of them. We can do this, y'all. So out of all the 20 people you need, you only need 3 key leaders, y'all. 3 key leaders that have confident conversations. 3 key leaders that have a super powerful list, because the list matters, right? So real quick, step 1, focus on personal production. Step 2, set dates with your 20%. And step 3, create an environment of action. Celebrate small progress. Celebrate people who's actually talking about their goals, right? Plan weeks ahead and monitor the conversations. Monitor the questions your downline is asking. And at the end of the day, win by all means, right? Join the 600 club. Join the free white bands club. All it takes is conversations.